What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and share this video with your crew, because things are going nuclear in Zimbabwe right now. The political tension has reached boiling point, and the power struggles within ZANU-PF are no longer whispers in the corridors, they're explosive, public, and possibly fatal for President Emmerson Mnangagwa's grip on power. This isn't just another episode of factional infighting. This is war, political war, and at the center of it all stands Vice President Constantino Chiwenga, a group of fiery war veterans, and a fearless ex-soldier by the name of Gaza, who has just detonated a bombshell that's shaking the very foundations of the ruling party. You need to hear this. It all began when murmurs of dissatisfaction within the former liberation fighters started to rise, but now, those murmurs have exploded into a coordinated rebellion. War veterans, the very backbone of ZANU-PF's liberation credentials, are no longer pledging blind loyalty to ED. Instead, they are demanding his immediate resignation, claiming that he has betrayed the revolution, abandoned the people, and turned the party into a corrupt shadow of its former self. And leading the charge is none other than Blessed Gaza, a man who served with distinction, who bled for Zimbabwe, and who now says the nation is bleeding again, this time from within. In a scathing address that has gone viral, Gaza didn't mince his words. Standing tall in military fatigue, his voice thundered with anger and patriotism. He accused Mnangagwa of personal greed, of selling Zimbabwe's resources to foreign interests, of surrounding himself with corrupt business elites while the common people suffer. He called him a traitor to the liberation legacy and said bluntly ED must go, and he must go now. The statement was electrifying, and it came with a chilling warning. Gaza claimed that if Mnangagwa does not step down peacefully, there will be a second liberation struggle, this time against a man who once fought for Zimbabwe's freedom but now stands accused of betraying it. And here's where it gets even more serious. The former commander of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, Vice President Constantino Chiwenga, is no longer silent. Sources close to the military elite suggest that Chiwenga is actively meeting with top commanders and veterans behind closed doors. There are strong indications that he is preparing to challenge Mnangagwa head-on, and not just politically, but with military and strategic backing. This would be the biggest showdown in Zimbabwean politics since Robert Mugabe was removed in the 2017 coup. Only this time, the lines are murkier, the stakes higher, and the potential fallout even deadlier. Chiwenga's silence over the past months has been interpreted by many as strategic. But now, according to high-ranking insiders, he is furious at being sidelined. His health was once a vulnerability, but with recent treatments in China said to have rejuvenated him, he's reportedly back in fighting form, and he wants the presidency. The very man who helped install Mnangagwa as president through Operation Restore Legacy may now be the man to bring him down. The irony is bitter, the betrayal brutal. The war veterans aren't just talking. In provinces like Masvingo, Bulawayo, and Mashonaland Central, coordinated gatherings have been taking place. Speeches are being made. Videos are circulating. Even members of the Youth League are now breaking rank and voicing support for a new leadership under Chiwenga, with some even floating his name as the party's 2028 presidential candidate, if not sooner. This is mutiny in motion. Mnangagwa, for his part, is panicking. The state media has gone into overdrive trying to paint Gaza as a rogue element, a foreign-funded agitator, even a traitor. But these attempts are backfiring. The people know Gaza. They know he served. They know he was loyal. And now, they're listening. Citizens on the streets of Harare and Mutea have been overheard saying, maybe it's time. The fear that used to keep everyone quiet is dissipating. Adding to the drama is the fact that Mnangagwa's foreign policy has recently taken a sharp turn toward appeasing Chinese and Russian economic interests, at the expense of local businesses and workers. Massive lithium deals have enriched foreign companies while mines in Bikita and Goromonzi remain plagued with poor working conditions and wages. People are angry, and the war vets are harnessing that fury. They are painting Mnangagwa as a sellout of Zimbabwean sovereignty, an unforgivable crime in a nation born through liberation struggle. Let's not forget the role of the Central Intelligence Organization, which is rumored to be split down the middle. Some factions still back Mnangagwa, fearing the chaos that might follow a Chiwenga takeover. But others are quietly shifting their loyalty to the vice president, seeing in him a disciplined leader with military control and strong ties to the Chinese and Russian defense elite. The very security apparatus that once secured ED's throne is now showing cracks, and it might become the battlefield in this internal war. And then there's the people, the masses. Long suffering under inflation, unemployment, police brutality, and food insecurity. They are watching this drama unfold like spectators in a theater of power. But if the war vets rally them, if Bless Gaza's voice turns into a call to action, then we could see protests, demonstrations, maybe even another shutdown. Zimbabwe is on a knife's edge. The question everyone is asking is, will Mnangagwa survive this? Or has the very system he once used to rise now turned against him? With Chiwenga gaining momentum and Bless Gaza leading a moral revolt, the clock may be ticking. And in Zimbabwean politics, when the clock runs out, it usually does so with thunder, not whispers. So buckle up, Zimbabwe. The storm is no longer on the horizon, it's here. And whether it ends with a resignation, a palace coup, or something darker, one thing is certain, the era of unquestioned Mnangagwa rule is officially over. The war vets have spoken, Chiwenga is moving, and the people are waiting. Don't forget to like this video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and most importantly, subscribe for more explosive updates as this story develops. Because if you thought Zimbabwe's political drama ended with Mugabe, think again. This is just the beginning.